My name is Chris, and welcome to the Camper Dan Files. Well, it is 9:50 a.m. and I'm at the Junkyard, guys. And this is a line of vehicles just waiting for a place to park. I don't know how long I'm gonna have to wait, but this is getting out of hand. So I got so desperate, I'm gonna park in the parking lot of the neighboring Shell here. There's my R50 back there. I'm gonna see if I can find a shopping cart. So I was able to commandeer this fine speed here, but look at what's in it. All right, so we're finally back. This is nuts. I mean, this place has been busy before, but this is the busiest that I've seen it here. Unbelievable. So I just got inside, and the first thing I did was ask for a gate transfer. I want to make sure I have this because later on I'm gonna go to the sister yard in my neighborhood. This is all the new wheels that they have out today. Not much. It looks like they sold most of it earlier this weekend. So we're finally on the yard, guys. So I'm taking a scenic route because it's super duper busy here today. The route that I usually take is cluttered with people. This cart that I have is not the greatest. It's smaller than the ones that I usually grab, but it was slim pickings. So we're just gonna make our way back here to the Nissan Row and see what's available. As far as I know, there's 3 new R50s that came in. 2 96 through 99. And a Infiniti QX4 2001 to 2004. I'm mainly after the Pathfinders, but the QX4 has some parts that I might want to take too if they're still available. This was one of the premium vehicles that came in this weekend. Just look at this thing. You think they upcycled enough? All right. And here's the Nissan Row. Oh. Here's one of the R50s we're after. Oh, QX56. Headlamps already gone, per the usual. I think there's still some good stuff here. Here's our Infiniti QX4. One headlamp is already gone. Secondary one is still here. And this one looks like it's been open already. It's not sealed. That's probably why they left it. Let's see what else is here. Oh. Wow. And it's not broken. And it's already been pulled for me. Oh, and it works. What? It's already been pulled. It's not broken. Yeah, we'll go ahead and take this. Center console trim bezel still here, and the clock. If those are still good, if they're in good shape, I'm going to grab those suckers. Yeah. Well, some visors are still here too. And they appear to be in good shape. Floor mats have less to be desired, unfortunately. Trunk of this beast. Oh, looks like it's native to Nevada. This is a 2001 Infiniti QX4. Oh, someone decided to use one of the cushions as a intermediate brace there. Here's a garage door opener. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try and get that bezel. I don't think there's anything of value in the trunk. Driver's side floor mat. That's a wreck. Here's another rear floor mat. Again, same thing. You can clean these up though. A little bit of gas. Yeah, still some good stuff here. I'll go ahead and pick through this thing. Here's another R50, guys. This one is a 1997. Oh, another bottle jack. What? Although this one's leaking, so I'm gonna be interested in that one. There's a subframe back here. But dig this. This thing's been Frankenstein, guys. Look at these seats. These are not native to this truck. No tire carrier, but that's fine. We're not here looking for one anyway. Automatic, 4-wheel drive. This doesn't appear to be lifted, but it does have some mile marker manual locking hubs. Although this one over here has been cracked. The other one still looks good. Yeah, I think I'm gonna grab that one. So this one's been chewed on a little bit. I'm suspecting from them removing the wheel from this guy, but it works. Look at our CV. See, it's in free mode. Now we're gonna lock it. See, it works. It's kind of scuffed up, but it'll make it for a nice spare. I suspect what happened is that somebody tried to remove this without the correct tool on the other one, and that's probably how the other guy ended up cracked like that. Someone was definitely trying to remove this. So it has 3 out of the 6. And you still have to get this portion off. Let me work at that and see what I can do. In the meantime though, I'm gonna get the main components that I came for. The third brake lights. That's right, the Bandit is at it again. So after removing the dust shield on this guy, we just spotted a crack right here. So that's a deal breaker. So here's what's left of a 1996 R50 Pathfinder in black. This is what ended this thing's life. But dig these wheels though. And check this. All 4 wheels have their wheel center caps. So I think I'm actually gonna go ahead and take these. Yeah, so this R50 is a 2-wheel drive automatic. This currently has 235 75 R15s. So these are 15-inch wheels. And I took all this wheel center caps. So the third brake lights from both of these 90s R50s were a bust. They're both damaged. So what we're gonna do is try and get the center stack off of our QX4 friend here. That shifter bezel that I was gonna grab, it's actually broken, and I'll show you guys. I was barely able to make it out, but where is it? Right there. See, there's a fracture right there, and it goes and extends all the way to the side. So that's an absolute no-go. Secondary cup holder was also broken as well. But we're gonna try and see if we can get this center stack and hopefully get it out in good shape. All right, so we're winning a little bit. We managed to get the center trim bezel out without breaking it. We just had to stick a screwdriver down in here so we can get this guy to shift all the way down in the first gear. And now I'm gonna finish pulling this out and away from the dash. I think I'm gonna take everything. I'm just gonna cut the wires and get this guy out of here. Yeah. So in addition to the trim bezel for the climate control and infotainment system, I went ahead and took the clock too. I actually have the AC vents that this goes into at home already. It's just that the clock that's with the one that I have, it doesn't work. So I'm hoping that this one does. And then what I'll do is I'll sell this individual and I'll make a separate ad for this individually with the AC vents, and then a combined listing for all components together. Sell them that way. I'm tempted to check on this master switch here for the windows. Mine stopped illuminating one of the buttons. I think it's the window roll down feature, the lockout for that one. I think that's the one that stopped illuminating, and those bulbs are not serviceable. And I've been trying for the last year and a half to find one. And every time I harvest one, that same switch doesn't illuminate. In fact, the last one that I got, all the switches weren't illuminating. So I don't know if I want to take a chance and gamble. But in any event, if I do get it, I will get it with a warranty just to make sure. All right, so we just checked out, but we're not done. We're not done. So just making a quick pit stop back at my R50. And here's why. We're gonna drop these parts off, but more importantly, I need to grab a tool out of my trunk. Yes, our trusty pair of vice grips. And I'll show you why here in a moment. So the reason why I needed my vice grip is this right here. You see that? That's a brand new brake line. As a matter of fact, most, if not all of the components up here on the front end is new. New strut, new coil springs, new sway bar end links. Yeah, guys, I mean, there's a lot of new stuff on this truck. I am blown away. Look, the sway bar end links even have a grease fitting. These are hub assemblies. These look OEM. This is a 2-wheel drive. Even the rotors still look good. And the calipers too, which I am going to be in the market for some calipers like I mentioned. I'm not going to get these today because I would only have a 30-day warranty if I purchased them. And I don't know how long I would have to turn in my core. But I mean, even the freaking control arms, guys. Although these are aftermarket. And I could hear all of the R50 do-gooders right now. Don't get them, they're trash. So I'm probably not going to touch them. But yeah, check out the other side. And this is on the 2001 Infiniti QX4. See, same thing over here. In the meantime, I'm gonna get these brake lines. Oh, so unlike the passenger side brake line, we managed to get this one to crack loose. So we're gonna go ahead and take this one off the correct way, and the other one I'll have to worry about getting the fitting out once I get home. So this is what we got, guys. This is the one that I had to cut, and then this is the one that came off the correct way. Again, these brake lines appear to be brand new. While I was in there, I decided to go ahead and help myself to the wheel speed sensors. Right now I'm working on the passenger side one. I already got it removed from the knuckle. Now we're gonna get that guy unplugged if I can. Although I just cut this one at the top side of the harness on the body of the R50. I'm gonna be in the market for calipers, but I wanna get those closer to when I'm actually ready to get that brake job done on my R50. So you know how I told you guys that I was sizing up getting this mile marker manual locking hub? I thought the reason why the person stopped was because they were having a hard time getting it off. I'm not sure why they quit, but I'm taking this bad boy. Look, no tools required, y'all. This is insane. No tools required. Look at this. And it's only 3 out of the 6 bolts that's holding this thing. And none of them were tight. Wow. Yep. Just fingers. Let me go ahead and get this off. So it was almost over before it started, guys. This snap ring was almost about to stop the whole show. I have a snap ring or C-clip removal tool at home. Well, like a dummy, I didn't bring it with me. It's sitting in my workbench. So I just took my pliers here and I used them incorrectly to get this thing walked off just enough. And now we're just gonna try and take our screwdriver and finish the job. Just like that. And that, my friends, is how we remove a manual hub without the correct tool. Yeah. So like I mentioned, the other side, it's busted. I'll show you guys here in a minute. But I think what I want to do is still partially harvest things, because the mechanism here, forget the main body of the hub, but this guy, it still seems to function. We can't test it because this isn't connected to the hub assembly anymore. Again, this is beat up, but I'd rather have it as a spare since the mechanism still works. All right, guys, we got the face off of this guy. Again, we're not taking it because somebody tried to pry it off, and I'm assuming they didn't realize that this thing had a C-clip in there, and they went ape on it and broke it. I was hoping to get both of them, to be honest, but I mean, I'd rather get something than nothing, because these things do break all the time. They're not foolproof. We got this one. This one's in great shape. We got its faceplate also. I guess I should take the C-clip. We'll just take that just to make use of it. My OEM ones are still in good shape. Between this and the brake lines and real speed sensors, I think that's all I'm gonna pull, including what I paid for earlier, pertaining to the R50s. I know I didn't do a lot of recording today. Like I said, there was only 3 new R50s here, and I just quickly picked over everything. There's a lot of people in here trying to get in where we all fit in, basically. So we are back with our 1997 R50 Pathfinder in gold. The other one that we got our beloved tire carrier from, that thing went to the crusher, and I mean, it went there expeditiously. I didn't realize it till just now. I was looking for it and I didn't see it. But from this guy, we need the bottle jack storage bracket. I do have a inquiry for one of them from a fellow R50 owner, and I have the bottle jack already. In fact, I have 2 of them, one of which I'm gonna save for them. But I just need the storage bracket, so we're gonna go ahead and grab this guy. Got him, coach. All right, I mean it this time. This is the last thing that I'm pulling today for the R50s. I'm gonna go check out the Nissan car section, because there's a 5th gen Ultima that I need some parts from. If you guys are interested in that stuff, just meet me next door at the Bella Frankenstein project. See you guys there. Well, times are a-changing. I don't know if you guys can make that out there. There's a gray R50 with the SE wheels. Same wheels that was originally on my truck before I started upgrading things and modifying on things. It's a nice one. Although this one's missing its luggage rack. But yeah, the Nissan section is full of vehicles back there. Turns out there was one other R50 enthusiast here. Here's the stock R50 Pathfinder. This one looks like a SE trim, the SE luggage rack. It might even be a LE. Looks like it has hints of having a black leather interior. Ooh, check out that beast. Nice. Hopefully my truck is still where I left it. It's been parked over here at the gas station pretty much all day. Yep, and it is. I've been in the junkyard for about, I don't know, I got here around 10, 11, 12, 1, so about 4 hours. And it's busy. There's still nowhere to park in the parking lot. And it's so bad, people were begging for shopping carts. It's crazy. But I'm all up on this secondary haul. I spent $45. And then on my first haul, I spent about $25, I think. So yeah, I dropped some money in the junkyard today. But I got a lot of stuff for my R50. and some stuff to sell, and some stuff that I've been requested to grab. So all in all, a good day. So since this parking lot doesn't belong to the junkyard and is not associated in any way, shape, or form, I'm just gonna wheel this here shopping cart back over to the junkyard here. Not all the way to the entrance, just right here to the front of this storefront here. So this way, oh, actually there's a guy, the 5th Gen Ultima. I think I'll give it to him. Sir, want a shopping cart? I own a 5th Gen Ultima like this one too. Nice ride. Have a good day. Nice. So this gentleman got a cart, helping out a fellow Nissan owner. And now I'm gonna go ahead and hop in my R50 and we're gonna chirp out of here. I'll meet you guys back at the house. So here we have our latest junkyard haul. We have 2 full sets of wheel center caps. We have a dust shield for the 3rd brake light for R50s 96 through 2000. We have a climate control center trim bezel, complete with 12-volt outlet, ashtray, and both the hazard and rear defroster switch. We have a clock. We have the bottle jack storage bracket. You also have a full set of front brake lines and wheel speed sensors. Again, the brake lines were brand new, so I had to have them. It was actually the first time that I've come across an R50 in a long time where it had brand new brake lines where they weren't cut by the vultures. So that was a come up. Over here we have remnants of a pair of mile marker manual locking hubs. This was something that I seen in the profile picture that was shared online when the R50 in question was staged in the yard. And as far as I know, both manual locking hubs were in great shape prior to getting to the yard. This one, without the main body, I'm assuming that this one was pried at by somebody that didn't know what they were doing. Either that or it was damaged by the person that took the wheels off of that rig. But nonetheless, we were able to get one complete assembly, so I look forward to keeping this as a spare mechanism just in case something was to go awry with the ones that I have on my R50 now. If one of them, broke or stopped working, at least I have a spare. And then we have a spare mechanism to lock and unlock. So that's still a win too. Again, they're pretty beat up, especially this one. The other one is in relatively decent shape, but I'm glad to have the both of them. And then last but not least, our pry bar. This was not purchased. This was actually found outside of the junkyard. This was left by a gentleman. I even tried to flag him down, but he wasn't paying me no mind. He just kept driving. Like, I literally watched this guy pull out of the parking space that was in front of where I found the shopping cart with this tool. This is grade A stuff, guys. I have a pry bar. The one that I have, it's about the same length as this one. I actually bought mine from Harbor Freight, but this thing, it's light years ahead in quality. So one man's trash and misfortune is another man's treasure, I guess. So yeah, guys, all up, I think we did pretty good. We spent about $70 all together. This bracket that you see here for the bottle jack, I have to clean this up. I actually have a jack set aside for a fellow R50 colleague and viewer of the channel. So they're gonna be coming to pick this up in a couple of weeks. And I just wanted to make sure I had the storage bracket because it is different from the scissor jack that's in their R50 right now. As a matter of fact, I still have that bracket. I'll show you guys what it looks like. So if you have a scissor jack, this is what your storage bracket would look like for that particular tool. Again, not a fan of a scissor jack. I actually still have mine right here. I'm working on getting rid of it for anyone that needs one, but I don't need it. So the only thing left to do now is clean all this stuff up, take pictures of it, and get it sold. Thanks again for stopping by the Camper Dan Files. My name is Chris. If you've enjoyed today's video, go ahead and give it a like. And while you're at it, don't forget to share, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, keep using your Pathfinder as a Pathfinder, on or off the pavement.